are those like fighter jets that blew the hole in that Covenant ship for us? Because I mean, surely they could take down a Scarab. This is Earth we're talking about. We couldn't find a single jet to defend New Mombasa. Hello, this is Jack, or Penaguini, and welcome back to Beating Halo 2 Legendary Before I Can Graduate. In my last episode, I dedicated it to my Gov teacher because I needed some extra points to show off a talent, and I got those extra points. I got an A in Gov, so thank you everybody who commented on that video. The only person who did was my brother, so thank you. I'm sure you're the reason I'm getting into college. And secondly, for this video, I feel like I should dedicate it to someone else. I'm dedicating this to my physics teacher who has left us on paternity leave and has just had his first kid. So I'm dedicating this Halo 2 gameplay to his new kid. So congrats. If they watch this in 10 years, I'm sure they'll be very excited that a Halo 2 gameplay was dedicated to them. And my teacher warned me that Halo 2 Legendary was very hard, especially these so-called jackal snipers, so let's see if that's really true. Alright, I knew the jackal snipers existed, but this is a little early. I should probably lock in right now. Alright, so a bit of a bad sign. We didn't even make it to the first checkpoint without being sent back to the start of the mission because I got spawn killed so many times. That's a little rough. I think I'm going to have a sniper jackal death count, but not a normal death count because we don't need that. Just a sniper jackal one. I just had to pause my recording because my parents came home with Korean fried chicken. And we order so much Korean fried chicken, my mom's picture is on the wall of the place. And I was just thinking, like, I would not want to fight the Covenant, but if the Covenant were going to take all of the Korean fried chicken from us, I just might have to. I mean, that stuff's good. If I was the Covenant, that's what I'd be looking for if I came to Earth. Sergeant Johnson is genuinely the most useful Marine. He's a lifesaver. I mean, he can see these sniper jackals from miles away better than I can. And he fights back better than I can. Although there is a certain charm to the combat evolved hunters, I am glad they don't die in a single pistol shot anymore.
Sergeant, I need you on that bird. My Pelicans are going to start airlifting armor and reinforcements into the city. They'll need an escort that isn't afraid of a little hostile ground fire.
If it's so easy to just fly into the city, why don't they just bring me too, instead of having me run around the alleys to make it there myself? I was having so much trouble hitting the jackal snipers, I would shoot them in the head and they wouldn't die, so I convinced myself that maybe the hit detection is better on classic, which may or may not be true, but the placebo effect will get me through this mission. You know, Halo 2 probably has some of the best gameplay in the whole series. Like, it's so visceral and it's so satisfying to fight the Covenant. It's only held back by when you get the flow is interrupted when you get sniped across map by an enemy you can't see and instantly die, and it's also interrupted when you walk around a corner, or more like the enemies walk around a corner and killing you down before you could even react to them. It's things like that that make this game frustrating. I wouldn't say it's completely unfair, but it definitely takes away from the fun factor because everything is so satisfying, but getting killed by an enemy you can't see or can't react to is just it's just lame. You've already seen the jackal snipers, but I also have a good example of the enemy spawns in this game. Look at this hallway. As I'm walking down this hallway, I have no idea there are enemies around the corner. I mean, there's a slight hint because gunshots come in, but I really, once they hop around the corner, I have no time to get into cover before they kill me. I really just had to know they were there and get into cover preemptively, which is what I end up doing. I'm not going to show it because it's really boring. I just like hide and throw grenades down the hallway, but that's what you have to do to get past this hallway. And it's encounters like these that are really boring. If Sergeant Johnson is the greatest Marine helper, the two guys who are about to come around the corner behind me are definitely the worst. Just look at this. On the bright side, that guy wasn't lying. After wasting like 10 minutes on this section, and this section, with all the Marine team kills, has been the most frustrating part of the mission, I realized I could probably just drive past it all.
The carrier just launched a wave of pods. They're inbound on your position.
I don't think they expected us to be here. Not
This is probably the average experience trying to get into my school's student parking lot.
I know, but it does help explain why they came.
To be quite honest, I've kind of grown to hate vehicle sections in Halo that aren't like the tank, because ever since I've played on Legendary in these vehicle sections, it's not like you could fight anyone on foot, and your vehicle is often too weak to fight back against the enemies. You're not going to have AI gunners take them all down, and since I play solo most of the time, most of the vehicle sections devolve into me just driving past everything as fast as possible, or like just driving around everything, so I'm just on the edge of the map avoiding stuff. It kind of takes away the fun of it, because I remember as a kid these were the most fun parts of the mission. I remember in Halo Reach, but when you play solo on Legendary, vehicle sections just suck. They're terrible.
The Covenant must be trying to regroup. Don't let them.
Cortana, do we look like we have the resources to stop them right now? Miranda couldn't even fly us to the location. We had to drive ourselves. So the mission Outskirts took us a total of 50 minutes and 18 seconds. I had 55 deaths, 25 of which were due to jackal snipers, 24 was directly from jackal snipers, and one was a jackal sniper shot my ghost and it exploded. So I'll count that as a jackal sniper kill. And total aliens killed and dedicated to my physics teacher and his new kid are 278 aliens killed, which, congratulations to my physics teacher, is one more alien than I killed for my gov teacher. I killed 277 for him, and in this mission I got 278, so I hope you feel really good about that.